Hi there, and welcome to the Coffee with Christine and Goose show. I'm your host, Christine DeGennaro, and I'm joined by my pet duck named Goose. Together, we're here to motivate and inspire you with uplifting daily messages. Grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's get started with your daily dose of love and caffeination. Hello and good morning and welcome back to the Coffee with Christine and Goose show. Today is March the 9th of 2023 and we are on episode number 11, The Eternal Optimist Guide to Prioritizing Healing. So, oh my gosh, there is so much to cover in this. And if you are new, my name is Christine DeGennaro and I am a certified master life coach. I am here on a mission with my pet duck named Goose, and we are here to just inspire you to live a life full of joy and happiness, and to be able to feel like you're back in control over your mental health and well-being. So we talk about anything having to do with spirituality, self-care, self-love, encouragement, motivation, and you get tips and tricks on how to face life's challenges, including grief and processing and just being able to overcome challenges that life might throw at you. Now, everything that we discuss, we always recommend that you find a licensed practitioner, but everything that we're talking to you about today comes from our own understanding and our own tools and resources that we've used and implemented in our own personal lives. So make sure that you are, in fact, if you're struggling with your mental health and you do need help immediately, make sure you're reaching out to a licensed care practitioner to be able to get extra tools and resources. The tips and tricks that we have help add to the toolbox. They're not the be all, they're not the end all, they're not the only way of handling struggles, but they are different perspectives on how you might be able to implement and approach mental health the way that we are able to do so. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's go ahead and if you are new, I welcome you very, very sincerely, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you enjoy what we're doing, if you enjoy what we're saying, make sure you like our content, love it, share it, follow us across everywhere that you are on social media. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, we're all the places. So there's a couple places that we haven't ventured into yet just because we're still trying to grow. But if you like it or you have a special request of where you want us to be on, let us know. You can email us or message us or drop it in the comments and give us suggestions. We're open to anything, okay? So today's episode is episode 11, The Eternal Optimist Guide to Prioritizing Health. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull today's tarot card. I'm going to tell you what I'm sipping on, and then we're going to dive on into the 3 things that you are going to be able to prioritize health in a way that is positive and full of optimism, okay? So today's main focus is going to be others and relationships and love. And today's tarot card is the 2 of Swords, which represents stalemate. So you feel like you're at a crossroads possibly where you have to choose between one thing or another, and you're struggling to do so. You feel like you're blinded. You feel like you don't know which way to go. Do you move forward into the future? Do you stay stuck in the path? And that is the energy that we get when we are struggling to be able to prioritize our healing. So here are going to be some of the tips that I have for you to be able to prioritize healing and what exactly I mean by that. So gratitude and a positive attitude aren't always easy to come by, especially when you are in the process of healing. So whether it's grief or trauma or say a current relationship or challenge keeps happening and you're continually finding yourself in a yucky, icky, heavy place, it keeps coming up and it keeps showing itself in a recurring pattern. I want you to know that there is always hope for when things happen like this, when things keep coming up. There's something just a little bit deeper that life wants you to know and understand. There's a pattern here that you can learn how to break. So here are some things that I have personally found helpful and that I know a lot of our gurus and a lot of other resources have recommended. So number one is alone time. Number two is focus on the positive. And number three is understand positive thinking and healing are complete opposite sides of the coin. So what do I mean by all this? So number one, alone time. Sometimes sitting alone and being by yourself in your own thoughts is actually a really great idea. Now, it does take some getting used to. It does take some unplugging. And this is something that is a challenge for people who are extroverts. They're people who thrive on other people and interaction. But there's something so important to be said about being comfortable in your own company and being able to sit just for 10, maybe 15 minutes a day, just in your own head and processing what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And if you can get comfortable with that and expand on that and maybe even do it a little bit longer, no more than half hour to an hour each day, just some quiet time for reflection. It is one of the best things that you can do. So some things that you can do during that quiet time is maybe some journal work, self-reflection through journaling. One of my favorite things to do is just silence everything and color. Pick a page in a coloring book and just color that page until however long it takes until you're finished. But by doing that in quiet, by doing something that's mindful without taking too much brain capacity, bandwidth of your brain, it allows you to just kind of be in the moment and enjoying that moment. So having that alone time and being able to just sit with yourself and enjoy yourself for 10, 15 minutes a day is so important. All right. Number two was focus on the positive. This is the eternal optimist. Always finds that silver lining, always finds that key nugget of just beautiful positivity. And how do they do that? They do that by asking themselves, what if the best possible outcome happened? So what if the best possible outcome of me being broke happened? What do I learn? I learn about how to enjoy money and appreciate the things that I do have. What if the best possible outcome came from my medical test results? Everything came back negative or everything came back positive, depending on which way you want to go with that. What if the best possible outcome of blank happens? Now, if you struggle finding that beauty, if you struggle finding a positive nugget in whatever it is you're experiencing, I want you to start small. So, like super small. You found your keys this morning. That's the best possible outcome. You had more butter in your refrigerator than you thought. That's the best possible outcome. You checked your bank account statement and you have more money in the bank than you expected. That's the best possible outcome. You received a financial deposit that you weren't expecting. That's the best possible outcome. Start small and let it snowball into bigger things that you can appreciate. You found the closest parking spot. You were right in front of the door when you go into the grocery store. It's the little things. Okay. Now, number three is understand positive thinking and healing are the complete opposites of the coin. So positive thinking is staying focused on love and healing and energy. You're complete, right? Positive thinking means you're where you want to be. Healing means you're nowhere near where you want to be. So it's complete opposites of the same coin. The thing is, you can't have healing and positivity at the same time. You can have one or the other, because healing is indicative of hurting. You're healing, but you were hurting. And positive thinking is where you are feeling more light and bouncy and enjoyable. However, without one, you don't have the other. And without both, you can't have the most important key to optimism, which is hope. So positive thinking and healing combined give you hope. If you don't have hope, you don't have healing or positive thinking. Does that make sense? So the whole coin is hope. Say that's the quarter. Then you have heads as positive thinking and tails as the healing. Okay? It's all part of the same coin. Now, alone time, make sure you're spending 10 to 15 minutes by yourself, alone with your thoughts, and just recognizing what your thought patterns are. 2, focus on the positive. What is the best outcome if this happened? Out of this whole situation, what is the best possible outcome? And focus on that. Number 3 is understanding healing and positive thinking go together to make hope. And that is going to always be the key to eternal optimism, having hope. All right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to celebrate your wins, big or small. I want you to consider joining. We have a manifesting workshop that we're getting together, and we would love to have you come in. If you're looking to start manifesting really great things in your life, or you want to start harnessing the power of manifesting and being able to be an optimist and being able to think positively, this is going to help you do that. So you guys can register to the link below, or you can book a call with us, and we'll be able to get you all set up, okay? So now if you are struggling and you want a Goose approved personal message, all you have to do, hit the link below in the messages, or link below in the description. That's what I wanted to say. It's link below in the description, and we'll be able to send you a personalized message of whatever it is you want to celebrate, whether you're celebrating a birthday or you just got that new job that you were looking for, or you got out of bed today and you want to remember that you are loved and you are strong. We can help support you in whatever way you need from us. The messages are donation basis, so you can pick the amount that you want to donate, and we'll be able to send you your message for that generous donation. So that is what we have for you today. So I want you to remember, it's so important for you to understand being positive doesn't mean stuffing away the negativity. It just means embracing the things that you can be grateful for in that moment. Okay? So spend some time by yourself in your own head for about 10, 15 minutes. Focus on the positive and just ask yourself, what if the best possible outcome happened? What would that look like? And always be sure to keep an eye out for hope. There's always hope. All right, my friends, we're going to head out. Make sure if you have any questions, you hit the links below. Follow us, like us, love us. Set up a call if you want to talk about finding more hope. We'll talk to you soon. As always, this message has been Goose approved, and I hope you go and live today with the utmost passion. Thanks for listening.